Hello, it's been a while. I've been running, and yes, this is one of the extra special challenges of this year, 2025, because as you've seen, I'm collaborating with Mathieu Blanchard, one of the world's best ultra-distance trail runners, and so I have come to the mountains to try and learn a little bit of the secret sauce about what it takes to run on trails. And the secret sauce, as I've discovered after 2 weeks of training here, is that you needed to start 10 years ago. Oh yeah, because the concept of this year with Mathieu is he is joining me as co-skipper on the Café L'Or, and once we have spent 2 weeks at sea, not going any further than 18 meters at a time, well, a couple of weeks after that, then we're going to race across Martinique in the Trans-Martinique. And this is one of, according to Mathieu, one of the world's hardest ultramarathon runs. That is 135 kilometers uphill, over mountain, down valley, through mud. And frankly, I can't do that. And it's not for want of trying. But as it turns out, I've hurt my knee during the Vendée Globe. And well, this is the result. Oh, oh, my knee is not my friend at the moment, huh? So I blew up my meniscus during the Vendée Globe, and from what the best doctors have told me, there's no real point in operating on this because you can do surgery, but it's really not worth it. And so it takes 18 months for the body to sort of readapt, and well, the Trans-Martinique is in less than 18 months. So I'm not going to do the full distance. I'm probably going to set my goals of trying to do a mountain marathon already, and so that feels already pretty ambitious. But the other challenge beyond the knee is that, yeah, I used to be a pretty good runner when I was back in high school, but that's now 20-something years ago. And the days of running a 5K in 18 minutes are long, long since past. And basically, since I moved to France 15 years ago, I have been trying to become as explosive as possible and try to, work on my upper body as much as possible, because grinding on a boat, well, it involves a whole bunch of core and upper body strength and not a lot of cardiovascular capability. And also the third component that makes this really challenging is that I put my body through the ringer in the Vendée Globe. I was participating in a physiological study before, during, and after the race, and basically what we saw is that I lost 10 points off my VO2 max, which is basically losing 20% of my cardiovascular activity during the course of the race. And yes, now many months later, I'm starting to get that back, but it's a work in progress. Also, I'm looking very svelte these days, and that's because I lost 4 centimeters off my upper legs during the course of the race. And so I transferred a lot of muscle mass from the legs to the upper body during the course of the Vendée Globe, and then now getting running and going again means that it's a real challenge to get that back. Those 3 things combined all make this challenge, frankly, pretty intimidating. I was looking for a new challenge after the Vendée Globe, and I'm excited to get a sailing novice on board my beautiful race boat, MSIG, this year, and see again the beauty and wonder of the sailing world through the eyes of a novice, somebody who hasn't seen and done it before. And so that's really cool. But the associated challenge of running across an island is frankly scaring the bejesus out of me. And so the real challenge will be how to continue my running training while doing the Ocean Race Europe, because I've just embarked with Team Amaala in the Ocean Race Europe, and we'll be racing around the European coast in the Mediterranean for the next 3 weeks. But if this run in Cartagena is anything to go by, I think training should be just fine.